Good morning, guys. So we were up like probably the latest we've been up this week, till about 3 a.m. and I made the executive decision that we needed to sleep in, called off all meetings, and here we are. Mike is so easily convincible in the morning. I was like, we need our sleep, and I canceled everything. So now he's still kind of just waking up, and yeah, it's a little bit of a late start to the day, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Health is number one. So we are gonna start off the day by going to the gym, right, Mike? What's keeping me going though, guys? Intermittent fasting. Seriously, I used to think, oh my god, that just sounds like, I don't know, not that hard, but just really, is it gonna help me with that many things? But yes, clear-headed, no brain fog at all. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but because I haven't gotten my sleep I usually get. But I mean, as far as you just feel more powerful, confident, in control, just overall better. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not trying to lose weight or anything, it's just good to have your mind less foggy and just energized. It's even hard to explain, but yeah, try it, give it a couple days and see how you like it, because it's not, honestly, I used to think yeah, it might be a little bit hard too in the start. The first day was kind of hard, but then as you do it, you're just whatever. Even if you eat past your deadline, I just then go till say I was supposed to stop at 8 yesterday, I had something at 10. Well, now I just don't eat till 2, so you just kind of adapt it to whatever. But yeah, it's really, really good. And then stretching is huge. I was just using my T-Rex over here, but anyways, I'm gonna go get Mike up. There you have it, guys. Mike, tell everybody what I did to convince you to sleep longer.
I don't know, you said we needed it, and I was sure. We stayed up late yesterday. 3 a.m. Went to bed working, waking up working.
I know, I have Skype messages, and I'm just it's never ending, but yeah, that's what it takes. Do what you gotta do.
I got a great quote for you guys. It's not the strongest who survive. It's the most flexible. Let's go. I do in the morning. Well, one of the first things, hydrate. Next thing I do, get outside, go for a nice walk. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be 96 degrees here. It's gonna be pretty hot, but yeah, first thing I do, wake up. What I used to do when I first started my self-development, more aggressive self-development / business journey, listen to Tony Robbins, just get something positive going on, learning. He always taught me this breathing technique in the morning to move. It's breathe in 4 times through your nose and then 4 times out through your mouth. So do that, and it kind of wakes up your brain. Also tapping your fingers back and forth while you do that. He has this whole morning ritual. Do you got a morning ritual? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, Tony's ritual too is also saying affirmations, every day in every way I'm getting better. Every day in every way I'm getting better and better. So affirmations, just training your mind on positive things, or I love myself, or I love my life, or thank you. And then he says he visualizes what he wants for the day, 3 things he's got to get done, keeping it simple, and then also being grateful, because gratitude is just super nice, because there's just so much good going on. Like Gary Vee says it, life is a giant game of how you see it. So how do you see it, Are you going to be pessimistic and negative about it, or are you going to use it? We're going on a cruise next week, and I'm more business oriented and want to make things happen, get my financials together and grow this big business, etc. So I'm kind of I really don't want to go. It's a family cruise for my aunt's 50th wedding, so positive, I get to be with my family a bit, get to take a break. But then negative side too is work could get behind. I have clients that I serve, so I want to make sure they're taken care of, but I'll be gone. I'm not going to have much internet, so yeah, that's why we're going hard this week to really put it in, put it all out there, so we get on the boat, we'll just collapse over. But yeah, that's why we're putting in the work now. Regardless, hope you got some value out of this. Hope you get value out of all our insights that we're sharing. And I'll talk to you again shortly. Update. Biggest update. Worked on this key metrics board. This client. A template for all clients. Goals. Resources of stuff. Budgets. Payment. Meetings. Active players. Repeating and one-time tasks, contact details, the funnel, the targeting.
It's a little bit windy in here. We have a heat advisory, but Mike is starting to pack.
Sunglasses.
I think you can only bring one suitcase on the boat.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. He is getting ready for Bermuda. Everything's a mess, but here we go.
Coaching Mihai in a few things, like the client's not asking how many leads he's getting. He actually wants a certain amount per day, 70 to 100. So I said a tip for you to really succeed here. There's a tip for you to really succeed in this role is to go beyond what clients are saying, what the person's saying. If you can figure out what they really want and deliver it to them, you'll be golden. So go deeper what they want versus what they're saying. Most people aren't good communicators. And then, he had, I'll change my answer to yes, I'll definitely help you optimize the ad campaign and reach your 70 to 100 goals. And I said, sure, your or our. Because remember, people want to feel like you care and you're on the same team, etc. So he's like, good point. Shifting mentality. So that's part of my role is coaching Mihai and others to deliver beyond what the clients expect and what they really want, which is ROI and how to communicate, to keep that experience going, positive vibes, to reach that result. So yeah, it's going decently so far, but just so much work, and then Mihai cuts out in just a little bit. Just got done the call with Mihai, starting to zoom back and work more as the CEO in all the pieces and delegating and putting people in the right place, help facilitate things better than doing it all, except on like software stuff where I'm like the pioneer. But yeah, that's what Mihai just said, a great example. He's like, I'm the pioneer, I go first, I figure out like the stuff like SEO or YouTube ads, and then, hand it off. And I'm like, oh, it reminds me of like a good metaphor, not necessarily a good metaphor, like I'll start digging the tunnel and I'll get tired and I'll just hand the shovel off to someone else and go start, digging another tunnel or something. But yeah, gotta delegate and work with the right people for sure. And yeah, learning to let go. It can be hard, it can be like, it'll be a little bit slower because those people can be slower or time constraints, etc., or don't know as much. But definitely, for Mihai, he said his biggest thing was like be more confident, because he's like, he has so much fear, which, is kind of like one of his things that always, can be a good thing. He's very like practical and, making sure everything's good in that way, but you gotta have confidence and go in there and just figure it out. I told him I'm not, doing much in there, so it's all you figured out. And like for AdWords and like a lot of things, but like I always like search so much for the solution, and really like no one has that. They have information obviously, just like we're sharing now and other blogs and shit, but no one can piece together everything for you. You really got to go in there, get your hands dirty, and just figure it out. Like AdWords, okay, what do you like? What's your main things? You have targeting, you have your ads, your funnel, okay, then you have like your demographics, you have different audiences, what cost per conversion. So you go in there, you really got to stick to that higher goal. Again, delivering that client value, what they want, that ROI, and figure out what can I do for it. And at the end of the day, you can't guarantee if you succeed or fail, but at the end of the day, you can guarantee that you did it all. Say, okay, I tested 40 different audiences, 40 different ads, 40 different landing pages, all this stuff, and here's what we learned, got this far, and most likely, unless the client's like frustrated or whatever, the project stops for whatever reason, it'll stop. But if you keep going, you should succeed because you'll keep tweaking who you're targeting, your ads, your messages, your funnel until it's profitable. And you got to look at all those metrics, numbers, kind of like a science experiment, and do it and work with others. And you got to be very efficient to survive and thrive in this industry of digital marketing for clients and yourself.
Amen.
Got to work with someone who can take that feedback and actually enjoy it learn from it and use it to go forward to be better versus like, oh, that person is so mean or giving me more work or they don't know what they're talking about, etc. So that clear communication to get to the right answer, to learn to facilitate growth is key for sure. Because even on the right people, if you mess up that kind of process or don't have the right feedback systems in place, it ain't gonna work out. Let's see what Sarah's up to in here.
Making juice, guys.
Throwing it down in the kitchen, making some juice. Coming outside, getting some fresh air, and it's a beautiful day. It's super hot, but it's about to end. I'm gonna get a little more work in. Right now, Laura's still updating all the days for the entire year, so we're organized for that. It's crazy. She goes above and beyond to a new level of what I thought it was even possible, because I thought she was gonna do like 7 days, but then she started doing for the rest of the year, getting that all set so no one has to worry about that for a while. Plus, having those folders there for each day for the rest of the year, because we're doing daily vlogs for the rest of the year, it really makes me think like more long term instead of like and not so rushed. Like, okay, wow, like there is some time until 2020, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't use a calendar too much. I feel like a calendar limits me quite a bit in terms of like day and structure. I kind of like to just be more present in the moment. But yeah, still obviously a calendar is good and got to use it to collaborate and kind of like do things like a trip next. We leave Saturday morning, so today's Thursday filming this, we got Friday, and then we leave Saturday morning for a week-long vacation with my family, which will be interesting. Either way you want to think about it, whatever. So again, let's just stay back to the present and go from there. Right now, Sarah's in her office doing the, giving some feedback from a client that we got their YouTube ads. They filmed 2 YouTube ads. Sarah added some sweet music to those. The last vlog, you can see those. Yeah, she added some sweet music, and now she's giving feedback. I gave some feedback. My feedback was, yeah, just could have added more, maybe a little more just into it, but it is tough to be on camera, you know? Not everyone can do it, and you gotta say like all your stuff like actually makes sense. Have emotion was one of the things. That was a huge one for me, emotion, because I was always like such a robot. So yeah, having emotion, posture, piecing it all together congruently, looking like you're not trying that hard, but you're trying to get it right, etc., etc. So yeah, it's kind of hard to give feedback sometimes. You can't just say like your ad sucks, so like send me a new video ad, you know? You kind of gotta be like, here's what we need. And so the mistake was in the beginning, we didn't explain it that much. But sometimes I feel like if I explain it too much, then they get like overwhelmed and think it has to be so perfect. So obviously balance, obviously the right people, etc. So we'll see. So yeah, the plan is that to send that, I'm going to proof that once Sarah finishes that. Thank the Lord for these ladies and these men collaborating together. Then I'm going to check Laura's folder stuff. Then she's going to put the thumbnail and that new thing I made. Took me 2 hours and 18 minutes to make that new feature to hold multiple thumbnails, to be able to add them all together, grade them. You'll see that future, because again, I want this thing I'm seeing today is like short-term progress, but also long-term thinking to like set up those short-term movements and actions to all compound and come together for this bigger end result longer term. Pretty sweet stuff. Build a messaging system that we can reuse those assets for the comments.
Laura's
messaging and
messaging system comes to life.
Wow.
We've never talked about it since that day, and now we're seeing why
the
we
chat
need
room. She built this chat room.
Yes.
Just taking a quick walk, quick break, quick breath of fresh air while Laura and Sarah are still hammering out. Laura's now implementing a new little thing for, like, it's called a buddy system that we use. We invented it about 3 years for triple your traffic, because you know what, everyone makes mistakes. So instead of just like one person gets this role, and if they make a mistake, then, you know, oh, why'd you do this, or how'd that happen, etc. Just have a buddy person in, you know, place. Be proactive. So that's what we call a buddy system. So we build it into the software, and then Laura can possibly take the software to the next level with messaging. But right now, that's a great thing, but honestly, I don't think it's a priority. And basically, as a leader, I set the priorities. Sure, that anyone can do anything on their own end. I'm always like, hey, if you want to go implement, do that. But, you know, we're already doing so much, and so much already comes up that's a little bit more higher priority. You can't ignore those things and just kind of go off on your own thing and then just do this random thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay connected to the main things. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up this vlog real quick. So thanks for watching. As always, we'll keep you updated with the best insights possible. And for yourself, just learn to use anything that comes your way. Just use it. No matter what happens, just use it. Just be like, all right, use it, use it. Just say it to yourself over and over. Use it, use it, use it. Then let go and let the insights come, and it'll happen. I promise. Take care, and I'll see you in the next vlog.